When people say Lynchian, what do they mean?
I haven't got a clue. I think when you're inside of it, you can't see it.
Yeah.
And so I don't know.
Yeah.
This is the retelling of the lives of free intergalactic merchants who, at this stage, are in the most ill-starred of situations on the most unexpected planet.
As I relay this information, the world as we know it is being destroyed.
Well, I guess you could say that. I don't really know. I don't study beards or hair, but I don't really want to.
The outside show, the outside.
Well, it's the end of the show.
We're in the prime time of sunshine, the town square. It's quite a beautiful day here in the afternoon at 7 a.m. Wonderful weather we're having.
Let's see if we can get a close-up on this that glorious jam on that donut. It's quite good.
Look, the reviews, that donut. So, I'll just get into what I like about it. I have nothing to criticize of this film. There are no effects that I think are dull or dumb or anything. I think it's very well done for the film that it is, especially because someone had to be underwater in a suit, in a complete creature from the Black Lagoon suit. It's miraculous. Got it? Yeah, you're all in it. Yeah. Yeah, that's not a bad shot actually. It's kind of weird. What a poor old lady. And a ninja, another old lady, and a child. These fuckers are deadly. If you watched my previous channel update, you will now know this channel is Collect the Creations now. I've changed the name. He gets some stuff that I really like to get, like Vinegar Syndrome and stuff. There's always like unique stuff from his store that I really like to buy. But you can get stuff like Criterions and Scream Factories, the whole slew of stuff. But like I like buying Kuno Lorber. There's a lot of great horror selection that I buy from them. Also Warner Archive. They've got a lot of the British Warner Archive, which are like impossible to get now. So hell, I got Mighty Joe Young from them the other week, which was wonderful. I've been looking for that all year. So you get the main poster, which is stunning. This is the artwork I wanted on the set, but of course it was hard to get, and I ended up spending $70 and getting this set. It's the Japanese release, which is really fun. So of course when you watch the movie, you see, it's actually called Shadow as well. DVDs existed, and then Blu-rays came out, and everyone's like, hey, this is just better. Let's just do this instead. What about other sequels and movies? What if there are still people who like the Marvel movies and are like, I want to watch the Marvel movie, but now it's like, there's no media release, I want to get that 4K of Black Panther 3. I was going to make a joke about the white guy who's in it, but I forgot his name. Which is interesting. It's nice. It can be relaxing, can be nauseating. I wasn't nauseous at all during that screening, which is good. 40X on the other hand, but we'll get into 40X in a minute. So, yeah, the rest of the posters, I don't think any of them, I mean Cooper here is a cardboard cutout. I've removed him from his backing, so he's now flat against the wall. Safer that way, because when, again, if family or friends come over, it's like, he's a damage prone, so it just makes it easier if I just don't have him in the way. Easy peasy. The Cabinet of Dr. Caligari. This is from 1920. It's a German expressionism film, all that jazz. So I kind of want to dive into this as a brief little... Let's take a look at this physical media that we have. Of course, Scream Factory release, so it's regular Region A locked. I don't know what the next step is once I've run out of space, because as you can see by this top shelf here, I can fit about 6 or 7 Blu-rays, so it's going to eventually reach the point where I'm going to run out of space. So, yeah, I don't really know what I'm going to do when that happens. But that's alright. That's a future me problem, which has always been a future me problem. So, of course, you do get your lenticular cover, which is really nice. I'll do my best to try to show off its lenticular nature. The Adventures of Priscilla, Queen of the Desert by Sally Christie, friend of the channel. Which is one of the reasons I wanted to get this, because she had written her essay about the film and I was really interested for that, but also I do really like the film. Full gloss, bordered, embossing on the title. You can see it there. Some nice embossing. Very reflective surface, which I dig. Like the light strobes on it, gives it a nice shine to certain elements of it. Put the rest as Blade Runner collections, as you see here. And yes, I do have a lot of steelbooks of the film because it is my favourite film. Anyway, what did I think? Oh, what did I think about the picture and the audio? There's The Wrong Daughter. It's a Lifetime film. Yeah, then we've got Madam Web. Classic, everyone loves Madam Web. Had to do Madam Web. And then we get all the box sets, which, as you can see, there's a lot. Is there any particular order? Not really. This I recently did up because of just how many there are. They used to be on the shelf, but it was just like, I mean, in those parts of the shelf, but I moved them recently.
Got a nice suit out of that. That was the best suit I ever had. Till it shrunk on me. Every good suit I got, it shrunk on me. I don't know why. What do you do behind me back?
So, yeah, that holds a special place in my heart, The Wizard of Oz, particularly since that movie started everything for me. So to be able to play one of my favourite characters, it was just a dream come true, and yeah, certainly the most memorable part of high school for me.
Hello, this is not a great view. Hi, I'm Jody. I was here last time. Now I'm here again.
Yes, we're doing a part 2, a follow-up on Jody's progress in the transgender sphere.
Transgender 2 Electric Boogaloo.
But it's like meeting like artists who have been doing it for quite a while, but like getting to be like talking to them, because you kind of stop really like think it's like a celebrity thing where it's like, oh my god, a real person.
Yeah,
you're human.
Yeah,
which is a bit weird, but like I think it just happens to everyone.
I know around about when I was about 13 or 14, I realized that I really wanted to make movies. I've always been into art and drawing and cartooning and animation, but movies was definitely, I think I had, I don't know, I just knew that's where I wanted to go. So pretty much from that age, I've been focused on making movies in one way or another.
You're just living my dream.
Right? Oh my gosh, I was on set one day and I just felt like serenely calm, and I was like, this is exactly where I'm meant to be.
Yeah.
This is like pure delight and happiness, and it was just like the most magical feeling, just seeing all these people working towards something that had come out of Shauna's head and then was coming through my head, and ultimately so much of the movie is exactly how I pictured in my head, and that's like all you can really ask for as a creative, right, is to be able to take whatever's in your head and show other people somehow.
Yeah, no, definitely.
yeah, I think that helps sort of give me a good overview for cinema as well.
Yeah, no, that's a hell of a way to get started. What got you? So you went from Swinburne and publishing in their magazine. What led you into further publishing?
Once I started doing some stuff for Swinburne and Beat and local magazines, local free publications, in the early 90s I started putting together my own photocopied fanzine called Straight Jacket.
Yeah, I guess I should ask, what exactly got you into this field for everything with film and television?
Yeah, so I mean it's a pretty easy question to answer. It's about basically growing up loving movies and TV, really, ultimately. So ever since I could remember being a kid, I watched everything. I was spoiled as well because in the 80s we had really, really good TV programming. So, for instance, you'd wake up, it would be great cartoons, it would be great TV movies in the midday, or talk shows or soap operas. Into the afternoon, you have sitcoms, and you have all the movie programming. So you'd have also midday movies, which would be all your classics as well. So you'd be ranging from Francis the Talking Mule to Ma and Pa Kettle to Shirley Temple to Jerry Lewis and Dean Martin films. Then at night, you'd have a whole wide range of programming from horror films and musicals and westerns and noir and classics. And you had all these great TV hosts back then, like Bill Collins and Ivan Hutchinson. There was always late night horror film stuff that was going on. So it was just freaking awesome.
And before each film, we have a talk, and we bring on guest speakers, film critics, historians, and academics to share their knowledge about the film's history, their experiences of the film, and also behind the scenes, the production side of it, the writing, directing, and a bit about the director or the cast members as well. We started Cinemaniacs to develop they kind of bring together a community to appreciate films that we love and that we've seen as kids and have grown up with and have left some kind of impact on us in a special way.
Firstly, I would like to say a big welcome to our newest board member, Julian Myers. No relation to Michael. Julian has been a loyal Cinemaniacs attendee for a while now.
So I realise now that he actually had a Creature from Black Lagoon money bank. That was a colour one, which obviously he had sold because he said that a guy came in before the market even started, someone else who was working there, and just bought all of his figurines, bar one. And the one that he didn't buy was the one I bought. But for the most part, this is it. You got a big ass shelf, got a lot of movies. Around the room is other various collected box sets and figurines and CDs and the TV and all that jazz.